MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go? And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. Not close with that one. And here we go in 2023. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Chris, the tools for Acuna. The one thing that jumps out for me, power, and power to all fields.
I love his right center field pop, and we saw him in the All-Star game a few years ago. He looked like a left-handed hitter hitting home runs that direction.
The throw to first, and Acuna retired.
Batting second, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. The 0-2. Bounce to the left side. Over to Cooper. 2 away here in the top of the first. And now it is JT Realmuto. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. He did not go around. Next pitch is popped up. And that'll do it. And stepping in is the speedy Marcus Semien. You know, Zach Gallen was traded twice in his first 3 years as a pro. 2017, the Cardinals traded Sandy Alcantara and Gallen to Miami for Marcell Ozuna. And then in 2019, the Marlins traded Gallen to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Two now. Semien waits. Got it by him for the K. Here's Adley Rutschman. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that's in there for strike one. Adley Rutschman seeing a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Ball one there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And the 2-2. And a rope into center field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That is third.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Kyle Tucker. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's two. And welcome back. Luis Arraez stands in.
The second baseman, Luis Arraez.
Rasmussen back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Next pitch is popped up. Squeezes it, and there's one down. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder, number 99.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The pitch. Strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw some.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the second. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, Patrick.
The line to kick the pitch. Singy Wisdom's a guy with big-time power. In 2021, he broke the Cubs rookie record for homers in a season as he surpassed Chris Bryant's total of 26. He came up with 28 home runs.
All over that one right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Next pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And there's a ball.
Yeah, and he hit some tape measure shots. Kind of surprising that he's got one of the fastest home run trots in Major League Baseball. Usually that's for guys who hit those paint scrapers, Boo, that barely get over, not the ones that are no doubters off the bat.
And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
No outs, runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. Now 1 and 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's Eddie Rosario. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands
on the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. He pulls into second as they jump ahead. A run scores. So bases loaded with 1 away. Bryson Stott getting ready to hit. He's under it. He hauls it in. 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Simeon in the box now. Takes strike 1. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, but no advance from the runners. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. Top half of the 3rd inning, down to third baseman, Gio Urshela. And the pitch. Urshela getting to start at the hot corner, 31 years old, and he's a native of Colombia. That one ripped, and that one gets down, fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting it. The designated
Tyro Estrada to the plate.
Estrada.
Throw to first, and he's back safely. Another move to first, and they're keeping him close. Back to first, and again he's back safely. Another check to first, and a shocking development. He's safe again. Foul ball. The 0-1. There's the strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Kicks and deals. On the ground to first. Over to stop for one. On to Cooper, and it's a double play. And the batter now is Joey Votto.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
On the ground to first, and it's through for a hit. So now back to the top of the order. Simeon relay to second, not in time. He's got a double.
The center fielder, number 13.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. And the 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Caught him looking for the K. Bottom of the inning. Now, Adley Rutschman. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. So now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. Kyle Tucker digs in now, and Cleveland on top once in. That one pulled foul. And the right-hander deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
Little chopper rolls foul. Righty delivers. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Pitch misses outside, and the count's even at 2. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The pitch. Bounce back to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Newt Bar in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
That's 3 singles in a row. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
McCormick, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Off the mark there, and the count is 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
So first and second with 2 outs. Eddie Rosario digs in.
Well, that ball is hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. As we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. Rasmussen back to work. And that one almost got him.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-2. Started to swing, held up.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one the other way. Simeon toss over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting
at the plate, Luis Arias. Bounced up the middle, Simeon. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
The first baseman.
The line to the pitch. That's towards center. Acuna on the run. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that one is inside. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Fought off foul.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of...
And now this is down for a base hit. Stop coming home. He'll score easily. It's 3-0.
Comes through with the RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Stepping in, Adley Rutschman. Simeon over at first with one away. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Simeon on the way to third. He's in at second with a one-out double. One away, runners at second and third. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Tucker. Ground ball right side. He is safe. Patrick Wisdom digs in for the Guardians. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swinging a foul straight back. Chris, dig this. Patrick Ian Cashel Wisdom. His middle name is Ian Cashel. Ian, Gaelic/Scottish for John, named after his grandfather. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
That one's carrying. 1 run is in. It bangs off the wall. Rosario with a relay throw. Save!
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. And here it comes.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 1 away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Cooper. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's Gio Urshela. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Eddie Rosario.
On paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Yan Gomes. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Oh, what a stop.
Now batting.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Garrett Cooper. Now a fly ball to right center. Verdugo running hard. And there's 1 down. Now a long throw to first.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Liner snagged at first. Here's Marcus Semien.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Chris Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
And that one is lifted in the air. And Simeon is out. And that will end the inning. Top six. And now the DH, Thairo Estrada. Estrada measures 5 feet 10 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Nice grab, and they get the out. And up next for New York, Joey Votto. Doubled his first time up. And a foul ball.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And that one hammered back there. It's out of here. The Rockets one to right, and they're chipping away. It's 6-1. So 2 away with nobody on. Stephen Kwan stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Real Muto at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That's to third. On to Simeon, and the inning is over. Here in Cleveland, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher,
Adley Rutschman is one of 7 catchers to be taken with the first overall pick in the draft. The first, Steve Chilcott, 1966. He never made the majors, and worth noting, the number 2 overall pick in that draft, Reggie Jackson. Tucker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. Kyle Tucker sends it out, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. Base is empty, 1 away. So in now for Cleveland, Patrick Wisdom. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. Play is made, 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. Real Muto puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Luis Arias. The pitch. Grips one to right. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a bouncer. Stop. Tags the runner for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Rasmussen throws to first. Rosario dives back in. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time. Man at first, Giorgella steps in. Rasmussen checks the runner.
No, he's safe.
Back over to first, and he's back again. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
To the right side. He'll do it himself. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick.
The center fielder.
And he deals. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So, man aboard. Here's Yan Gomes. Just missed. Yan Gomes waits. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. The rise. Rosario won, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Cooper, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's the inning. We go to the 8th. Now it's the DH, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
Rasmussen back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That clips the corner.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's even up.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Acuna, the next to hit, takes outside. That's hard hit on the line. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kwan stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Gathers and throws to first. That's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Bryson Stott.
The shortstop, right there. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 81. Ryan
And a pitch.
Thompson.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Acuna makes the catch, and there's one gone. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Kwan sprinting after it. And it's caught for the out. Throw over to first. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Stephan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
The pitch. Real Muto now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 as he waves at that one. At the belt and fires. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And now 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Luis Arias stepping in now for the Yankees.
Luis Arias.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And it's 1-1. Slider misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2-2 now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Time called. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Check on the runner. The 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to stop for 1. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.